today we're diving into the world of fitness, but not just any fitness. Fitness in German. Here's a fun fact to start. In Germany, the gym isn't called a gym. It's called a Fitnessstudio. Fitness studio. Sounds fancy, right? If you tell a German you're going to a gymnasium or Gymnasium, they might be confused because they think you're going to school. In German, Gymnasium means a high school for kids. So instead, use the word Fitnessstudio. So let's kick things off with some basic German fitness vocabulary, some phrases, and some scenarios for how you can use the new words and phrases. All right, so let's start flexing those language muscles. Der Empfang, the reception. Der Umkleideraum, the changing room. Das Schließfach, the locker. Der Trainingsraum, the training room. Remember, Raum is der. The German words always take the gender of the last noun. Der Cardio-Bereich, the cardio area. Der Freihandelbereich, the free weights area. Die Sauna, the sauna. Let's look at some equipment. Das Laufband, the treadmill. Das Rudergerät, the rowing machine. Der Crosstrainer, the elliptical machine. Die Hantel, the dumbbell. Die Langhantel, the barbell. Die Yogamatte, the yoga mat. Das Gewicht, the weight. Now how about a few action verbs? Trainieren, that means to work out. Gewichte heben, to lift weights. Sich aufwärmen, to warm up. Sich abkühlen, to cool down. Dehnen, to stretch. Laufen, to run or walk. Schwitzen, to sweat. Now let's dive into a few phrases to use at the Fitnessstudio. At the reception. Ich bin neu hier. Wie melde ich mich an? I'm new here. How do I register? Kann ich ein Probetraining machen? Can I do a trial session? Wo sind die Umkleideräume? Where are the changing rooms? Wie funktioniert das Schließfach? How does the locker work? Now let's look at a few phrases you can use during your workout. Kannst du mir bei dieser Übung helfen? Can you help me with this exercise? Die Übung is an exercise. Wie viele Wiederholungen soll ich machen? How many reps should I do? Kann ich diese Hantel benutzen? Can I use this dumbbell? Welche Übung trainiert die Arme? Which exercise trains the arms? Gibt es einen Bereich für Yoga? Is there an area for yoga? Wo kann ich mich abkühlen? Where can I cool down? Gibt es hier Handtücher? Are there towels here? Kann ich die Sauna benutzen? Can I use the sauna? Now let's move on to a grammar topic that's very important, comparative and superlative forms. Since we're talking about fitness, this is the perfect time to cover comparatives and superlatives. In German, these are essential when you want to compare things, like saying something is heavier, faster, or more intense. Let's look at the comparative forms in German first. Comparatives are formed by adding er to the adjective. For example, leicht, light, and leichter, lighter, or schwer, heavy, and schwerer, heavier. Langsam is slow, and langsamer is slower. Schnell is fast, schneller is faster. Let's look at a few example phrases. Ich finde den Crosstrainer einfacher als das Rudergerät. I find the elliptical machine easier than the rowing machine. Das Fitnessstudio ist teurer als alle andere. The gym is more expensive than all the others. Now let's dive into some superlative forms. Comparative was pretty easy so far, right? Superlatives are formed by adding plus the adjective plus sten, or by using the definitive article and the adjective and ste. Let's look at leicht, light. Am leichtesten, the lightest. Schwer, heavy. Am schwersten, the heaviest. Langsam is slow. Am langsamsten is the slowest. Schnell is fast. Am schnellsten is the fastest. Die Yoga-Übung ist am schwierigsten für mich. The yoga exercise is the hardest for me. Was ist die effektivste Übung für die Arme? Here we have the definite article. So we have ste. What is the most effective exercise for the arms? Welches Fitnessstudio ist am günstigsten? Which gym is the cheapest or most affordable? Now let's go and look through a few scenarios that you might encounter at the gym and which words and phrases you would use. Scenario 1. Asking for help at the gym. You're trying out the free weights but aren't sure about your form. Let's see how you'd ask your trainer for help. Entschuldigung, können Sie mir bei dieser Übung helfen? Excuse me, can you help me with this exercise? The trainer might answer, Ja, natürlich. Welche Übung möchten Sie machen? Yes, of course. Which exercise would you like to do? Then you might answer, Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob ich diese Hantel richtig benutze. I'm not sure if I'm using this dumbbell correctly. The trainer could answer, Kein Problem. Ich zeige Ihnen die richtige Technik. No problem. I'll show you the correct technique. Scenario 2. You want to complain about a tough workout to your friends. After a particularly intense session, you're chatting with a German friend. You might say, Das war das schwerste Training, das ich je gemacht habe. That was the hardest workout I've ever done. Here, je is a little word that means ever. Ja, ich schwitze mehr als je zuvor. Yes, I'm sweating more than ever before. Morgen werde ich bestimmt Muskelkater haben. Tomorrow, I'll definitely have sore muscles. Let's talk about that little word je. In German, je is a versatile word that you can use in all kinds of different ways, depending on the context. Its meaning and function often change, depending on how it's paired with other words or grammatical structures. One of the most common uses of je is in the correlative comparisons, where it pairs with desto, umso, or je to express proportionality. This construction translates to the in English. Kind of confusing, but it's simpler than you think. Structure je plus the comparative plus the clause desto or umso with the comparative and main clause. Both clauses usually contain comparatives. Je öfter ich ins Fitnessstudio gehe, desto fitter werde ich. The more often I go to the gym, the fitter I become. Let's look at a third scenario. You're trying out gym equipment. You're showing a friend around your gym and explaining how to use the equipment. Wie funktioniert dieses Gerät? How does this machine work? You could answer, das ist die Beinpresse. Setz dich hin. Leg deine Füße auf die Plattform und drück sie nach vorne. This is the leg press. Sit down, place your feet on the platform, and push it forward. Ist das gut für die Beine? Is that good for the legs? Ja, es trainiert die Oberschenkel und die Waden. Yes, it works the thighs and the calves. Was ist mit diesem hier? What about this one? Das ist der Latzug. Je langsamer du die Stange herunterziehst, desto effektiver ist die Übung. That's the lat pull down. The slower you pull the bar down, the more effective the exercise is. Let's look at scenario 4, discussing your workout goals. You're talking to your gym trainer about your fitness goals. Ich möchte abnehmen und fitter werden. Welche Übungen empfehlen Sie? I want to lose weight and get fitter. Which exercises do you recommend? Cardio-Training ist sehr effektiv. Sie könnten mit dem Laufband oder dem Cross-Trainer anfangen. Cardio training is very effective. You could start with the treadmill or the cross-trainer. Und wie oft sollte ich trainieren? And how often should I train? 3 bis 4 Mal pro Woche ist ideal. Je regelmäßiger Sie trainieren, umso schneller sehen Sie Ergebnisse. 3 to 4 times per week is ideal. The more regularly you train, the faster you'll see results. Sollte ich auch Krafttraining machen? Should I also do strength training? Auf jeden Fall. Krafttraining hilft, Muskeln aufzubauen und Kalorien zu verbrennen. Definitely. Strength training helps build muscle and burn calories. That's it for today's workout on German fitness vocabulary. Remember, whether you're hitting the treadmill, das Laufband, or lifting weights, die Hantelheben, practicing these phrases will make your time at the fitness studio so much easier, or einfacher. Don't forget to check out my website, mygermanizedlife.com, for more German learning resources. You'll find free flashcards that you can download and print out. and you can use them to remember your German vocabulary. You'll also find different exercises that you can interact with and check your answers to see if you're correct. Bis bald, German learners. Auf Wiedersehen!